It is National Sunshine Week. While it would be appropriate if that was meant for celebrating the weather this week, it's incredible, but it's actually celebrating the openness in government. It all stems from the famous quote from U.S. Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis when he said sunlight is said to be the best of disinfectants. Now, Governor Brad Little just declared this Idaho Sunshine Week too. So Justin Core caught up with the Idaho State Controller to talk about how you can shine some sun on your state and local governments.
When talking about government, really every week should be all about transparency, but especially this week, Sunshine Week.
We have over the last couple of weeks and through the legislative session have talked a lot with different groups throughout the whole state of Idaho to help promote and encourage more openness in government.
And beyond just pushing for more transparency, Idaho State Controller Brandon Wolf is also trying to raise awareness of the information already out there. Specifically, he's pointing people to the Secretary of State's campaign finance site, sunshine.voteidaho.gov, and the now 13-year-old transparent.idaho.gov, where you can find financial and operational information for governments all across the state.
We're the pioneers. We're leading the nation in transparency, and we're proud of that.
But there's now also a new site you can use.
And one of the other tools that we have is townhall.idaho.gov, which is a one-stop shop for all boards, agencies, and commissions for the state government to go on and look to see where is a meeting taking place. It has the agenda, the notice. You can be in Bonners Ferry or in Bear Lake, and you can sign on and see where a meeting's taking place. And the best part is you can actually subscribe as well. And so you could get a text message or an email saying, hey, transportation is meeting tomorrow.
The point of all this is to simply build more trust in what your elected officials are doing and how they're spending your tax dollars.
Everyone else is saying that trust in government is at an all-time low. And especially you look at it in the target for ourselves on the financial side, how can we build that? And so if we can open up the books and change that culture, I think that's the biggest piece, is helping let the citizens know that culture's changed and that public information should be public. And you know, government impacts our lives every single day, throughout the day. And so the citizens have a right to know how is that impacting them. So how were the decisions made and why were the decisions made? And especially when it ties to the financial standpoint, they have every right to know and see that. And so it's just to help bring that forward, to let the citizens be engaged and be part of that process.
Now, a lot of this information has been out there for a while. Again, the Transparent Idaho website has been online for over a decade, but still not enough people are using it. So Wolf says it's not just about putting more data out there and letting more people know about it. It's also about making the sites more user-friendly.
There's so much data. We have millions and millions and millions of rows of data that we have and that's available. But how do you make that consumable? How do you help that so that the average citizen here in Idaho, your viewer, can go on and look to see Medicaid information at health and welfare, or look at transportation or fish and game, you name the agency. How do we make that easier? So if there's opportunities so we can make that the user can dive in and look up information, that's one of the big pieces.
Okay, now's your chance to grab the notebook. If you missed any of those websites, here they are again. The big one of them all, transparent.idaho.gov. That's where you can find all sorts of information like people's salaries. Now, there's also sunshine.voteidaho.gov, which is where you'll find campaign finance information. And the new one, townhall.idaho.gov, where you can find town hall information from across the state.